For my research project, I looked into the works of Seneca the Younger. After browsing a few of his works, I ultimately focused a lot on his telling of the story of Oedipus, a rewritten version of Sophocles' Oedipus the King. I read the entire play, which wasn't too long, and took brief notes as I went. In reading it and then reading the analyses of others, I found that I share a lot of common ideas with what I was able to find. Much of the criticism of the play came from its comparison to its better-known Greek counterpart. And while I was familiar with the plot of the story before reading Seneca's version, I'm not well versed in Sophocles' writing, and decided it wouldn't be fair if I used those criticisms in my analysis of the story. So, I focused on the analysis of Seneca's Oedipus as a standalone work. One of the articles I read was an analysis by Susanna Brond and Emily Hillard from the Oxford University Press. It included some context behind the play and its use in education of drama, a brief summary, and some analysis, which is mainly what I focused on. The other article I read was a synopsis of A.J. Boyle's critique of the play from Bryn Mawr Classical Review. He was actually the first person to write an English commentary on the work, which I found very interesting. Both articles describe the play as a Roman version of Sophocles' original, saying that Seneca took the opportunity to rewrite the play for a Roman audience in a way that mirrored themes in Rome itself. Some of the themes that were named were vengeance, madness, murder, and death. I agree with this claim and found a couple of examples in the work that I think support it. I think the beginning of the play, opening with a terrible plague that's killing everyone, is a good example of this, because it implies a lack of control as well as the obvious death toll that comes with a plague. I also found that there's excessive violence with graphic descriptions in the play, which also supports the idea of mirroring themes in Rome, such as violence and death. For example, the death of Jocasta, one of the main characters, and the title character Oedipus gouging his own eyes out are both described in great detail that's not necessary to the plot of the story. The graphic descriptions are simply extra, being used to make the play more dramatic and possibly more appealing and relatable to a Roman audience, as the article suggests. Overall, I really enjoyed exploring the work of Seneca this semester. I think I really got to dive deep into some things that I would have not otherwise seen or read, which was really fun. I also think that doing this research over the course of a semester made it a lot less daunting. Having time to really dive deep into Seneca at a leisurely pace and figure out what I wanted to focus on made the latter part of this project, finding the analytical articles, much easier. Doing this research made me really interested in learning more about the other authors that I had on my initial shortlist and didn't choose to look into for this semester, but may look into in the future. Thank you.